after first knockdown, after second round, I feel him. I feel him, just I see him, you know. Just maybe I feel great, just can go, you know, just time, just see him. Maybe for me new, come on, okay. 5 rounds.
Did you?
It's good, man. Strong.
Did you feel his power when he hit you? He went for the body, for your head.
You know, it's normal power, not extra power. He's a good man, good moving. Not special power, you know, just, yeah, I told you, after second round, I feel him, I see him, I feel him just, not stressed, you know, not panic, just like breathe out, you know, just step and step and step.
The interesting thing about that, about Gennady talking about his power, is that Barry Hearn, Proksa's promoter, after the fight came up to me and said Proksa hit him with about 4 punches that would have knocked other people out, and Gennady just walked right through him. So even though Gennady might not have felt power, certainly his record indicates that he has a lot of power, and Gennady's never been down ever in his career in the amateurs or the pros. So that's not taking anything, what he said is not taking anything away from Proksa, because I think we really feel that he's a strong puncher. He just wasn't able to hurt Gennady with his punches tonight.
Tom, what is the plans now for Golovkin?
Gennady definitely wants to fight before the end of the year. He wants to fight again. He came out clean in this fight, and that's really the plan. You know,
Who's on his radar? Do you have anyone that you want to?
Well, we have the immediate situation with the WBA. It depends on what Gil decides to do. He has 20 days to decide if he's going to fight Gennady or vacate the title, and then after that, it's all open. We've already spoken to HBO, and they want to bring him back. It's just a matter of, again, getting somebody in the ring to fight him, and then putting on another spectacular performance.
One more question. Now, are you planning to stay here in the U.S. in Big Bear with your trainer training, or are you going back to your country?
I'm going to, no, I'm in Germany. No, I'm going to my family. In September 15, I'm come back and fight to Sergio Martinez and with Sanchez. Almost time to train.
We'll start training until probably 8 weeks before we get a date.
Yeah, I will fight maybe December, November.
So you're planning for Sergio now. Sergio got Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. on his radar right now, and I think that Julio Cesar Chavez will do an upset. That's my vision. I think he might do a good, amazing upset and take out Sergio. You don't believe in that?
No, for me it's seriously 50-50. Sergio is a better boxer. Julio is bigger and stronger. That's the box.
That they said that the better man win. You did an amazing fight today. Thank you, sir. A couple last words for your fans in Poland.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you so much, fans. Proksa is a good man. He has a good heart, strong man, not scary, a good boxer. I don't know who's win. I told him just win who is best. Today is my day.
You're a gentleman. Thank you, sir. Your whole team.
Gennady or Abel, with Proksa's movement, was it the plan all along to go to the body to slow him down, or did you adjust once you saw how much he was moving in the ring?
No, the plan was to go to the body, but I think Gennady started out a little tight. I think first time on HBO, first time in the U.S., he was a little tight in the first round, but once he got rolling a little bit, touching him, he felt, like he said, in the second round, he felt he hit him to the body and he hurt him. And it was just a matter of just staying busy. Proksa's style is difficult to catch to the head at times, and if he didn't work for it, he wasn't going to get it. He was looking for a perfect shot, and it wasn't going to come until he started working the body and working the shoulders. And his power and his strength is going to be, like I said to HBO, he's going to make very good fighters look mediocre, look like they don't belong in there with him. And the power has a lot to do with it.
Did you think that Proksa's style was a little bit reminiscent of Sergio Martinez? That's what a lot of ringsiders were saying.
Yeah, yes, I do. And my assistant and I, we looked at some tapes, and we also thought he was a lot like Sergio Mora. You know, except this guy's left-handed. But yeah, I think in picking Proksa or agreeing to Proksa, we were looking forward to, or looking ahead, I should say, to maybe meeting Martinez and kind of getting that awkward left-hander out of the way.
Tom, is his next fight dependent on HBO network as far as a date, or his next fight, it doesn't matter, the network or television? If he's going to meet Gale in Australia or in his home country, it wouldn't matter, or is it has to be a network?
Doesn't matter. No, that's the good thing about Gennady. He's fought all over the world, in the amateurs, even in the professionals. You know, his last fight was in Kiev in Ukraine, one of the shows we promoted over there. If it makes more sense to go to Australia and fight Abel there, then we'll be happy to do that. I'm sure Abel agrees with that. And the thing with Gennady, it won't be a matter of finances or location getting in the way. There will never be an excuse for him. He feels that he'll fight anyone, anywhere. It just has to make sense. And if it makes more sense in Australia, we'll be happy to do that. Although HBO has indicated that they want to bring him back. And we all appreciate the opportunity HBO gave him to showcase his talent here in America, and we're definitely looking forward to coming back before the end of the year. If it doesn't happen on HBO, that doesn't mean he's not going to fight. He'll definitely.
Any more questions, guys?
One more. You can honestly say in a short notice, this was a good ticket seller. In less than a month, you guys pretty much had this
Absolutely.
organized.
We did a lot of publicity in Los Angeles. We had a press conference there. We had an open workout at Abel's gym at the summit in Big Bear Lake. And then in New York, we were just all over the place. You know, sometimes I get a little bit, concerned about a fighter getting too distracted with too much media, but he was at the Yankees game. He was invited to Madison Square Garden for media breakfast there. He went to the Empire State Building. I mean, there were some great photographs, and that really helped sell this fight night. And I think a lot of fans are happy that they either bought a ticket to come up here to Turning Stone Casino or they watched it on HBO.
And Tom, just to clarify, if Gil's team won the purse bid and they decided they wanted to have that fight in Australia, but HBO wasn't interested in hauling down to Australia, what was your stance again on that?
We would obviously like HBO to broadcast it, but there's been a lot of Klitschko fights that have happened in Europe without HBO. So if they put, if Gil has a strong offer to go to Australia, it's not dependent on HBO, but we would certainly like it to be on HBO, especially after his performance and after the performance against Gil, the Gil versus Stark. It makes a lot of sense.
Tom, could you possibly see a Kid Chocolate and Gennady Golovkin fights happening sometime next year in New York if it's built up the right way?
Well, we could see it, right, Abel? We could certainly see it. I don't know if Kid Chocolate or if Golden Boy sees it the same way we do. I believe he's scheduled October 20th on Showtime to fight Ngicom.
Talking for WBO.
Yeah, now Ngicom's an interesting story because he was actually the mandatory for Gennady, and when we were trying to make that fight, he actually vacated the title. He was an interim champion, and he vacated the title to go to the WBO in order not to fight Gennady, and he was actually the mandatory. So, I mean, that's a good fight too. Quillen and Ngicom is a great fight. That's a world title fight, and whoever wins that fight, if Kid Chocolate wins that fight in New York, that certainly is. Certainly becomes an interesting opponent as well. Not opponent, if he becomes a champion, then that would be a great unification fight as well.
Abel, if you had your way, what would be next for Gennady?
And the winner of Martinez Chavez.
So soon?
Yeah, but so soon? Why?
Why not?
Why not? Martinez Chavez, and then unifications after that. Martinez Chavez will place him at the top. Now they're going to come and have to. They're going to come and have to get him. They're going to have to start calling him out, as they haven't. And I think once he knocks out whichever one of those two wins, then the other guys have to stand in line and take them one at a time.
Good guys?
Did you say it was your intention to come back and attend that fight? Is that you'll be at Martinez Chavez?
Guys, can we do maybe one photo, have Abel and Gennady stand up and hold the belts, and you guys...